What kind of chaser you got, bro?
I got everything's in the refrigerator. We got the watermelon, we got the pineapple, orange, banana juice, and we got the lemonade. Strawberry lemonade.
I'll wait for y'all to
strawberry lemonade.
I'm doing strawberry lemonade for sure. Hell yeah.
Well, I'll do that watermelon then. I gotta be that eyeball out.
You take it straight or what?
Oh no, I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna do the watermelon with the juice. A splash. Well, I guess it'd be straight because it'd just be a splash of watermelon.
Watermelon be tasting so good by itself though.
Mm-hmm. You do.
When it's ice cold, nigga, and you dying of thirst.
Yeah.
Nigga, somebody come out of nowhere and hand you a ice cold watermelon. Simply, what do you call that? Simply watermelon.
Oh, he's talking about the Simply juice.
Yeah.
Oh, did you
Simply,
get the soda?
That's the one. The Simply.
Oh, you got the Simply. Oh yeah, the Simply. Yeah,
that's the one.
Nigga, after eating them. Full Thanksgiving dinner, nigga.
Yeah.
That is the one. Mm-hmm. Simply. Oh, mamas. Simply go.
Yeah, Warriors trying to hang with him. They trying to hang with these boys.
I'm good to you. Even though I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, these Warriors right now playing their hearts out.
Oh yeah, you gotta respect it. Yeah.
They not just lying down, you know what I mean, and letting motherfuckers destroy them, you know what I mean?
That's why I say next year when Clay and Steph get back, they're going to be something to reckon with.
Yeah, it's a little too late. I would just keep them out the rest of the year.
Yeah,
you
me too. But knowing how they operate, them motherfuckers probably try to bring them back a little bit after All-Star break to just try to let them gel with the younger players.
Yeah.
And I think right now they just trying to see who they going to keep once they get Steph and Clay back. You know what I mean? It's like an audition for niggas who they going to keep. I'm going to just bring the cooler in here with the ice.
There you go. That's smart. Let me get out your way.
You mind tossing this, bro?
Oh, no problem, man.
You was hungry than a mother. You fucked
that up. You finished this?
Yeah.
Didn't hurt for real. Nigga, that pizza said, ouch! Blew my head down.
Hurt. Y'all ain't shit.
That shit hurt, nigga. It did hurt. He wasn't playing.
Oh, man.
Go sit your ass down. Hell yeah. This Milagro ain't no cheap shit, man. Oh, this one? Yeah. That is not no cheap shit right Somebody, a player showed me some love. And I was like, here, bro. Happy birthday.
This shit is...
Okay. I ended up with 3 of these damn bottles.
Ooh, that's love right there.
Yeah.
Happy birthday for real.
Yeah, so I said, fuck it. Yeah, and then I told my wife, I said, I ain't gonna be able to drink all this shit. I said, I'm finna get these niggas this bottle.
Welcome to the Ace Boon Comedy. Oops, there I did it again.
He already in I can't even talk. Hilarious Friday mode.
I did it again. Hey, welcome to the, let me sit back here. Yeah, sit back and get comfortable, man.
I'm good.
Okay. Good. Welcome to the monthly weekly show, episode number 6. Okay. It's your boy Ace Boon. Yours truly, of course. Then we got my co-host, Dre
the janitor.
Lil Trey D.
Dre the janitor. Dre the hog. Dre the stripper.
Or Dre the nigga, whatever you want to call me for the time being.
Yeah, just don't call him Jesse.
Don't call me Jesse.
Hey,
that's an inside joke.
Hell yes, an inside joke. If you've been watching the monthly weekly show,
you would know what
you'll know what's going on with that joke. Now, we have a special guest tonight, and it's my pleasure to welcome my man who I ain't seen in a minute. Give it up for Didit Hurt.
Didit Hurt. A.K.A. Peter Popoff.
A.K.A. Peter Popoff. A.K.A. Buzz Killington.
I had hella names.
A.K.A. PB. You know what I'm saying? It is Buzz.
Slick back in the day.
Hell yeah, exactly.
What's going on, everybody?
Man, welcome to the show, man.
What's going on, bro? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's an honor, man, to be able to step off from where my little shell and then come back out and share what I do. You know what I mean, with everybody. I got a lot of information for everybody.
That's what's up. I felt like it was important to have my man on the show today because, like, if you've been watching the shows, he's been calling in. This man right here.
Sometimes he been our only caller.
Episode 5, he was the only caller. Hey, the topics were so thick in episode 5. 75, people were scared to call in. They were scared somebody was gonna see them. Shit. But I felt like it was very important to bring my man on the air. My man is, in case y'all don't know, he's a professional paintballer. Okay? Is that the proper terminology for it? Paintballer?
Yeah, paintball.
A paintball professional. Okay? He's ranked number 72. He was modest and said 75 last time. I looked it up. He's ranked number 72. You know what I'm saying? Turn the volume down. He's ranked number 72 in the world. Okay? Not in the USA, not in Australia, not in Nigeria.
In the world.
In the world. Okay? That includes the North Pole and the South Pole. You know what I'm saying? That includes, and Guam. That includes all that. You know what I'm saying? And North Korea. Shout out to my boy Kenny Jones running this shit out of North Korea. Good job, man. Shout out to my boy out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what they say. We love you, man. Kenny Jones on mine. Shout out to Kenny Jones. That's Kim Jong-un, in case you didn't know.
Damn.
I call him Kenny Jones. That's my nigga. That's my nigga. That nigga took over the country when he was 28, and they can't touch him.
Yeah, he really
I don't give a fuck what you say about him. They can't touch him.
I mean, he partners with Dennis Rodman.
Man, hey, that's right there. You know you kick it hard when you got Dennis coming to visit.
When you got Dennis coming to kick it with you, your ass is partying with a capital Y. You know what I'm saying? You don't even, you forget how to spell party when you party with them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But back to my man right here. The reason why I felt like it was important to bring him onto the show. Number one, he's one of the most solid brothers around. And I'm only saying that because he's sitting right here. No, I'm just playing. No, real talk. He's one of the solid.
You don't want this smoke.
He's one of the solid brothers around. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man is from the Chi. He out here in the Bay doing his thing. But that's why he got the Chicago hat on, in case y'all call in like, take that shit up there. You know? He repped the Chi. He from the Chi. Woo woo, but he repped the Bay.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
So I was in Vegas, right?
And you know the Raiders that moved out to Vegas.
Oh, I see.
Right. And they was like, how you feel about the Raiders coming from Oakland? I said, another man's trash is another man's treasure. I had to say that. But much love to my Raider fans. I stand behind y'all when the Niners lost.
Yeah. Bang, bang, Raider gang.
No, my shit was bang, bang, lost the game.
Oh, shit.
That's so funny.
Hey, you should have seen the video, too. I was like, what'd I say? Went up in Miami and got my ass kicked.
Let me stop for the viewers. They like, this nigga.
We got 6 viewers and 2 likes so far. Shout out to everybody. Let's go to those comments real quick. We got Kristen. That's watermelon crunch though. Fire. You ain't lying.
Hey, no. Show them what we really drinking though.
Oh no. Let's show them what we really drinking. Show them, Drizzy.
That's just the watermelon.
This is how you bring a gift.
No, the light is the green light. That's the light.
Oh, this is how you bring. That's how you bring a gift.
Man, my man Didit Hurt. First of all, before we get into your whole get down, let me give you props, man. Didit Hurt. He brought the fat gift, the Milagro. This ain't no cheap shit. This is some good ass tequila right here, and we up in there fucking it up right now.
Look, 3 bottles.
Look at that. My man brought this. Appreciate that. And my man also bought me a jersey. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get him to autograph it in a minute too, on the show or after the show. But this is my man jersey right here. Right? You know what I'm saying? Number 72.
Oh, okay.
Binion Senior. USA National Team. My man is ranked. Okay? This shit is fit. This shit is litty than a motherfucker. Look at this litty. You know what I'm saying? The only thing wrong with it don't say North Korea on it. No, I'm talking shit.
No, man. Now you got
no,
I'm
talking shit. No, I'm talking shit. But real talk though, I feel like it was important to bring you on the show, man, because number one, Kristen agrees. She said, yes, that's nice. But I feel like it was important to bring you on the show so we could talk about your your experience, how you got there, because we got some people out there watching, and we're going to get deeper into it later, but we're going to talk about your experience, how you got into a sport, and other ways how other people can get into the sport, because we want to help you promote the sport tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's some youngsters out there, and I was one of them that wanted to play paintball, but it wasn't a whole lot of avenues, and we're going to talk about that later on tonight.
He done had too much already.
You know what I'm saying? But right now, I was trying to keep from choking on that curly fry. No, but right now, we're going to go to...
Act like it's a pubic hair.
And keep it going up. You're like, I'll move that out the way with the tongue.
No, you know how they do that voice with the throat.
Hey, all right. Before we get into that, though, we're going to go to our part of the show where we talk about, where we go to Drizzle Washington, Dre the Hog, with Dre Thoughts.
Let's go.
Dre Thoughts. What's your thought of the day, Drizzle?
Oh, man, my thought today is, man, all my fellow black people out there, mainly talking to my brothers out there, man, for 2020, I got to say, we got to start showing more love to each other. And if you're a brother, man, and you hanging around a brother that's just a natural-born hater, I mean, just hating for no reason, put him in his place and keep him out of your circle. Because we got to start being more promoting for each other, man, more black love, more black business together. If you got a brother that's doing something good, help promote his business, man. It ain't nothing wrong with showing love, man.
That's right.
But we need to do more of that. Saying that, if you bust in the bathroom on a brother on the stall, close the door. Don't leave the door open and walk out and leave him with his ass hanging out. That shit ain't cool. That ain't fly. But man, for 2020, man, let's just try to keep more love, man. More positive black man love. Not the gay love. I'm just talking about, well, I ain't nothing against the gays, but I'm just saying more positive black man love, though. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing wrong to say what's up to a brother. Because I say what's up to brothers nowadays, and they look at me like it's a problem. It ain't nothing wrong to speak to a fellow brother, man. We supposed to show love to each other, man. Let's try to do that more often, man.
Ain't nothing wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't nothing wrong with
Telling a brother I love you either.
Oh man,
Speak up so we can hear.
Ain't nothing wrong with telling a brother that you love him, because
real talk.
I've had OGs, and it shocked the shit out of me with the job that I do. I had OGs tell me, all right, bro, I love you, bro, and then just walk off the bus. You know what I mean?
Man.
Or, you know, I'm me and my wife somewhere. Hey, bro, all right, man, I holler at you. I love you, bro. There's nothing wrong with telling your bro, or even if a stranger or another stranger that you just talked to and just started just rapping for a minute, cool connection. All right, bro, love you, bro. You know what I mean? Because, and you know, that's the thing. That's the thing with, you know, with things going on nowadays, is that we just don't have that genuine love for each other. I mean, if you look back into the 70s and all the way down to the 50s, you know, our folks back then, our ancestors, bro, their love was genuine.
It was genuine.
tight knit, man.
You know what I mean?
Genuine.
It was genuine and tight knit, and it's just like now. It's as soon as it hit the 80s, 90s, and even worse now. It's just like the love is just like every man for themselves. You know what I mean? The only time you're gonna love something is when it's either your kids or your mama, but when it should be loving everybody. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
The motherfuckers don't even love their kids and their mama no more.
Real talk.
I saw this dude the other day slap the shit out of his mama. I couldn't believe that shit.
He lucky I wasn't there. I would have slapped him.
Man.
Now, if he's big as Whack 100, I'd have left that nigga alone.
Hey, remember what was that motherfucker that played for the Dallas Cowboys? The receiver that got drafted?
Dez Bryant?
Dez Bryant. He beat the shit out of his mama one time. And I was like, nigga.
I don't see how anybody could do that, man. The
What
Bible even speaks, love your mother or thy father, or your life will be short. That's just bottom line. You know what I mean? Like me and my mother, we never got along, but I treat my mother like, you know what I mean? I treat my mother with love, you know what I mean? Because she's the only one I got.
Yeah.
I only got one mama.
Yeah.
Well, some people got three, but that's another story. That's a whole other story. You know what I'm saying? But no, real talk though, that's real, because every now and then there is a small 1% part of the get down where some of these mothers don't deserve the title of mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just gave birth. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it's like, bitch, you ain't shit.
Yeah, especially when when child support is involved.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I be gaming so many cats on child support.
Me
It's
too.
not even funny,
Me
bro.
too.
Like, you know, some women do the child support shit just out of spite. They don't.
And that's fucked up. Most of them do it out of spite, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, man, that's a cold game, man, because a lot of the brothers out there too, man, don't even got the info about how to fight it, because a lot of brothers don't want to fuck with the
I
system.
got the info on that too.
You know, a lot of brothers. That's good, man, because a lot of brothers they don't even want to be involved with the system, so they let the female get away with a lot of shit, man, that they don't have to.
And I'm gonna tell you, any of you women that got baby daddies
In cases.
in cases like that, and you doing out of spite, shame on you, because
Ain't shit.
the simple fact is
You hurting the kid, especially if you're not even letting them see the father. Now, what kills me is the ones who has a baby daddy that wants to be involved in the child's life, but you tripping because y'all relationship didn't work out, or because he moved on,
Or because your breath stank. You ain't want to smell your funky ass breath no more.
well, or either her feet was overlapping the shoe, touching the ground.
Bear claw ass.
Man, I can't stand a woman with shoes on and their feet just be overlapping the damn shoe.
Oh yeah,
I know you see the ground.
Yeah.
I know your big toe dirty as hell. But anyway,
Your feet sparking and shit. That's a whole nother thing.
that's a whole nother thing. We're not gonna talk about women's feet because I got a whole lot to say about that. But anyway, but if you're doing that out of spite, you know, like my wife, you know, I have a wonderful wife, and
He ain't just saying that either.
I ain't saying to be saying I have a wonderful wife, and her and her ex-husband, they work well together. Ain't no hard feelings, no nothing. He take care, he do his part, she do his part. She ain't tripping on if he with somebody else. Never have been the case.
Well,
So
now that got to do with you too.
Well, it's a maturity.
It's a maturity thing.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, when you got a solid brother on your side, it gives her more security.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because
I believe that.
And it keeps her emotions intact. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of women do this shit out of emotion. They don't think logically. They think emotional. I'm hurt right now, so I'm gonna get back at him at all costs. But your wife don't have to do that because you her rock. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She knows you got her back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that changes the whole mindset.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And see, and I met your wife. She's a beautiful woman, nice woman. Her breath don't stink. Her breath, her feet, you know what I'm saying? All that. She's a solid woman. You know what I'm saying? She cool as fuck. Yolanda, you cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, she responded right here. She said, "Yep, some women are just birth mothers, and some men are sperm donors." Real talk. She agreed with us. Oh, my man Wiz on there. He said, "Boon, what the fuck you eating?"
Hey, this nigga eating. Hey,
Wiz want to know because Wiz want to go grab it. Wiz don't play.
this nigga eating egg rolls.
I'm eating egg rolls from Jack in the Box.
That nigga really trying to kick it with Kenny Jones.
Hell yeah. Hey, I was mad because I didn't have enough time to go to In-N-Out. So I ended up getting the egg rolls from Jack in the Box. I saved a little bit of money that way too, so it's good.
Yeah, so and for you cats that's dealing with child support, let me tell you something. If you doing the right thing, you done moved on, you ain't tripping on her. For one, you got access to be able to go to court and go 50-50.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Don't just let the shit happen. I mean, if you want the child support payments to be low,
Don't
you know what I
just
mean?
bet on
You're gonna still have to
But see,
pay.
the cats I know, man, that's they got 50-50, and a lot of times when you got 50-50, just because that child is staying with the baby's mama most of the time, they be feeling like they don't got input, and that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They back down
Because
from
the courts is going to mandate the mother to make sure that child sees its father.
Man,
I mean,
in
that's
most cases. In most cases.
No. That's in all cases. Because I'm gonna tell you, I've been to child support court many times. I flew from here to Chicago to go get custody of my son.
There you
and
go.
believe me, they were trying to give my son to the mother because that's what they do. They want to work with the mother first, which is understandable because you want a child with its mother.
Yeah.
But if the mother
You
is
want to try
not
with his father
capable,
too, though.
but I mean they do.
But
I mean that's where
when
that's
it comes
where
to the court system, he right though, man. They usually gonna try to when it comes to the court system, they gonna side with the mother.
When you a black man walking in court, it's 80% in a woman's favor, period.
Yeah, that's true. That's what we said. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He asked too much already. Like
Off top.
he just agreed with. He did a booty tag with it.
But back to what you were saying though. I always try to educate our folks on the whole child support system because I don't agree with it at all. I feel like it's unnecessary, and for two reasons. One, I heard this sister. I was getting my hair cut at this spot right out in Hayward. I ain't gonna say where, but it was one side was where the women get their hair done, and the other side is where the brothers do the barber shit, right? Mm-hmm. So the sister was over there going to town, talking to this this chick. She was doing her hair. Yeah, my baby daddy this, and I got him for child support. I did this and I did that, and I just listened to her. When she got through, I said, sister, I said, why do you have your man on child support? She said, well, he owed me this. I got these kids. I'm like, why does he owe you? Well, I got his kids. I'm like, because you had a kid with him, why does he owe you anything? Mm-hmm. And she couldn't answer the question. Mm-hmm. I said, you've been programmed by I say it goes all the way back to the Willie Lynch letter. Man. It goes back to the Willie Lynch letter. And she said, what is the Willie Lynch letter? I said, I gave her the pamphlet to read. I said, read this. I said, this is why you think it's okay to take your child's father in for child support. You are a tool. You're being used to destroy your own community. Mm-hmm. And she read it, and she came back, and I went back there a couple of days later and got my pamphlet from her. She was in tears. Mm-hmm. She was like, Boon, I didn't know. She was like crying, I didn't know. I really didn't know. I'm like, yeah, you ain't supposed to know because they've been hiding this information from us for years. I say, you're being used. You're the one that's targeted. They target you, the system, I mean, to destroy your own family, which is destroying your community, your household. Because if you could get to the woman, even though the man is the head of the household, the woman is the backbone of the family. The woman is what keeps everything together. The woman is the backbone. The man is the head, but the woman is the backbone. So when you attack that backbone, when your back hurt, you can't walk, you can't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? And they know that, and that's why they go attack the woman. They make her feel like she's empowered by giving her the power to take him to court and do all this shit. And women be feeling helpless and insecure, so they only use this power because that's all I got. Not realizing that they're contributing to their own demise and the demise of their children and their family. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, but what if he don't pay? I'm like, if he don't pay? I'm like, I said, well, you married to him? She said, no. I'm like, well, why does he owe you anything? You made the decision to have that kid. And that's another thing. When a woman makes a choice, she got the right to have a kid or abort it. So when you make a choice, that's your right, but with that right comes responsibility. Deal with it. And a lot of women don't want to take the responsibility, but they want to have the right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you choose to have a kid with a man that's not committed to you, you can't accept. I taught my daughters this. You can't expect nothing good to come out of that. And I taught my daughters this. I was like, the only time you should have a kid was with somebody you married to. That means that man proposed to you. He wanted to be with you. He was committed to you. And even then, that's not a guarantee. But that's the only circumstance. If you have a kid with somebody you're not married to, he don't owe you shit. But the system and society got everybody thinking that to say they owe something because they had a kid. And it goes back to that. And after I schooled her on that, I say, look, please spread the word to the rest of the sisters so they can stop doing this. Because y'all hurting the kids. Because when you cripple a man, I know brothers that's out there, and I know white dudes too that went through this shit. It's more brothers, but I know white dudes sleeping out of their cars. It was this one dude, I went to court, and I'm going to cut it short. I went to court just to check it out, right? This dude had been divorced from his wife for 10 years, okay? They was married. They had a son who was grown that lived with them. Now, this man was paying her $2,500 a month. Shit. And we talking about, when I was in this court, this was like the mid-90s, okay? Now, he had been paying her that since the 80s. $2,500 a month. Now, that's a lot of fucking money back then. You feel what I'm saying? And he left her a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house.
Ungrateful.
And he was divorced from playing her this, sleeping in his car for 10 years. Left her everything. Don't you know when he finally got back on his feet and got himself a place, and made a little bit more money, this bitch came back for more? Talking about she was you, and her friend was up there testifying. Yeah, she's used to being the life of the party and wearing nice clothes.
That's the thing.
All this shit, and I'm like, you ain't with this man no more. Why are you entitled to this man money?
See, that's the judge's fault, not having an understanding of the bullshit that's going with it.
Well, you can say
No, he's part of it because that's how they get their money.
But
Art is about money.
I've seen some judges be like,
Yeah.
you need to go get a job, girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I mean? A
They
real
always
judge
be
that
like
have
that.
an understanding will tell that girl she need to go get a job.
I was in a Sonoma County courthouse when this was going on.
Well, they law system is fucked up from jump anyway.
So I don't know if the mindset is different, and the judge was a female.
Well,
So and her friend was crying like, I just feel so bad for her. She hasn't been able to buy a new dress in like 2 years and all this shit.
But the money you use for the dress supposed to be for your kid.
Thank you. But the house was paid off though that he left her though. So a paid off house in the 80s, 3-bedroom plus $2,500 a month. You don't need that more money than that to live.
Let me tell you one more thing too. If you have any babies anywhere outside the state of California, you need to make sure that when you sign that birth certificate, that you are not entitled to that child for the rest of your life if you find out that child is not yours.
Ooh.
Because in the state of Illinois,
Oh yeah.
if you sign that birth certificate,
ooh.
Yep.
there's no way out of it.
No way out.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah,
He
and
ain't bullshit.
let me tell you another thing that's going on in Illinois. They're getting ready, right? If you get any type of assistance,
Y'all better listen.
you got to take a drug test to get it.
Ooh.
And I'm kind of with that.
I'm with
Yep.
that.
Oh,
though.
yeah. with
Because
that.
my taxes
Yeah.
is what's feeding.
It's about time they doing that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, hold on. I told this chick one day.
The green light. The green light.
I don't understand why you late.
The green light.
I know. I'm just letting me.
Okay, my bad.
And then she said some shit. She's and it was the first too, right? And I just told her you need to be happy I'm here because my tax is the reason why your refrigerator full this month.
Okay.
Man, for real,
You see what I'm saying?
Motherfucker.
But I'm not trying to throw shade at anyone that is on any type of welfare because there are mothers that are out there doing what they supposed to do. My mother did that. My mother used not child support, but assistance, welfare, and she graduated from Malcolm X College with that. She took care of. I was walking around in Pro Wings and shit.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
But
But my mother made sure I had food, everything. But there are mothers that are all out there that's like that. And I salute you mothers that do that shit, right? But those who don't, they constantly smoking weed, they fucking off money, and then they want to borrow money and shit at the end of the month, selling food stamps, the whole nine. I mean, I get the hustle is real and all that shit, but if your priorities are straight, you know what I mean? Which is, look, I told my son the other day, I'd rather be at home with lights, my TV working, and everything else. I'd rather be broke, knowing that all my bills are paid. I know it's hard and it's easier said than done, but as long as I got a way to work and some food in the refrigerator, I'm comfortable.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
As long as you got a way to work and you got some income, you know you got coming in.
Yeah, I mean,
you ain't trying to overfloss with something you ain't really got.
And see, everybody been in that. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you 110%. Everybody been in situations to where you have to live off welfare. But the thing about it, you survive off of it, but you don't make it a livelihood.
Yeah,
to where you just want to get comfortable with it.
All that Tommy T, the lemon meringue, weave, and gold teeth.
Lemon meringue, weave, and gold teeth.
I'm just saying. Tommy T, like,
that shit.
talking about gold cherry.
I don't want to get too far on the subject, but that shit gets me mad too, seeing that shit with the lemon meringue. What you say, weave and gold teeth? Because then them mamas, they got their kids at the house while they out kicking it.
Pinky toe
You
hanging
know what I'm
outside the
saying?
shoe.
For real.
Hella
And
stupid.
bread baking inside the shoe. You know that
Hella
shit
stupid.
man, baking bread in the high heels. Man,
So to all the mothers who handle their business.
for real.
And the fathers too.
And the fathers too. I mean, we got some like me. When they sent me my paper and said that I was no longer obligated to pay child support.
How big did you party? Yeah.
Shit, I didn't party. Nigga, I was on Facebook crying and shit.
You was happy as fuck.
Man, I was out there. When I got the paper, I went straight to the office clerk or whatever. Child support place.
Yeah.
And I slid that paper to the lady. I said, "Is this real?" She said, "Congratulations, Mr. Binion." Remember my wife, we was doing chest bump.
Hey, cheers to that. Cheers to the final payment. Cheers to the final payment.
I cheers to any brother that
they sent me like 2 checks. I'm like,
Cause they owe.
I sent that shit right back to them. They kept sending it back to me. Then it was kind of like, you need to cash these checks. Because I didn't know that I was done.
Yeah.
And no, brothers, another thing. If you are paying child support, you will have liens and you won't even know about it.
Oh. Yep. One of my partners.
You will have a lien and you will not know about it.
One of my partners had a $50,000 lien against his name. That nigga couldn't even rent a hotel room.
Nope. You can't buy a car, you can't buy a house, you can't get a passport, none of that shit.
That nigga had to fuck bitches at outhouses at Barks, nigga. Bark outhouses, nigga. He couldn't even get a hotel, nigga.
Tell him, baby, wipe that with the bleach. Now bend over. There you go.
Man, he couldn't even get a hotel room. That nigga was high. He couldn't buy a car, rent an apartment. He couldn't sign up for college, nothing. And see, that's by design. And that's why, ladies, when you get ready to do that shit, you fucking up. If your put it like this, just like I tell bruhs, if your mother of your children is not doing good, then your kids ain't doing good. I always say this to bro. Oh man, fuck that bitch. No. It ain't no fuck that bitch. She wasn't a bitch when you was having kids with her.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't just say fuck that bitch. That's your kid's mother. So now if she just some ratchet, incorrigible, you can't do nothing with her. She don't want to work with you. She just ignorant. Then just get away from her. You know what I'm saying? And deal with your kids later. Sometimes it's best to just back all the way up and catch your kids when they get grown. Because your kids will know the truth. As long as you keep contact, say I love you every day, and keep it moving, your kids will know. But the same thing on the other foot. Women, you can't just say, fuck that nigga, this woo, fuck that dude, woo. No, that's your kid's father. If he's doing bad, your kid's going to do bad because they love their parents. They love their father.
Let me add to that. See, my mother told my sister one day, she said, don't ever talk down to the kid's dad to the kids. Don't never, because you want it to be their decision to be able to deal with the dad because you didn't allow him to come around.
Man, that's deep.
You see what I'm saying? So my mother made my sister understand that, and I understood that, and I usually, be telling young cats like, young sisters like, don't talk bad about the daddy to that baby like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gonna make, because my baby mama did that to me, and me and my son. My middle son, we don't talk right now because she fed him so much bullshit that we don't have a relationship anymore. And I know it's killing him inside. He want to call me and see how I'm doing.
Yep.
The whole night. I know he want to, but the thoughts of her, what she fed him,
all the
you know what I mean? When she knew I was doing the best that I can. My wife, I wish my wife was here. She'll tell you, I was doing the best that I can, trying to get him out here.
She commented right there.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Trying to get him out here the whole 9 yards. And it's like when you tell your child that, it's the same thing with the fathers. Don't be telling your kid that your mama ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you want them, again, I don't want to repeat myself, but you want them to have the responsibility within themselves to say, do I want to deal with my mama or not?
Exactly.
Because you want them to find out, well, mama, why you didn't come around?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you didn't never hear nothing bad from the daddy. So he's able to be comfortable and say, when she do come around, hey, you want to go for some ice cream or whatever, and he able to, mop with her. Because he never said nothing bad about her.
That's right. And see, the other part of it too, my kid's mom, she used to rob banks. She used to rob 2 banks a week, and she stole a police helicopter. And I never even told my kids. My kids don't know that to this day. Only way they'll even find out is if they watch this show.
And she used to boo-boo on Postman.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that, bro.
Cut that out. Hey. No, I'm just playing. My kid's mom is the best mom they could ask for. You know what I'm saying? Best mom they could ask for. But now, real talk though, back to what we was talking about though.
I don't know where that came from.
Hell, stupid.
That was tequila made me say that shit.
Hey, leave it on Milagro.
Hey, but
Milagro.
I do know a female that used to do that shit, dog. She'll be mad she didn't get her welfare check and she'll go boo-boo on Postal Man. Joe Knobs.
God damn. That's a ratchet motherfucker right there.
Hey, yeah.
That's ratchet.
I swear on the first it'd be rough.
You catch attitudes, man.
No, I had this old lady get on my bus.
See, I ain't gonna try it out here.
I tried to get
my man drive for AC Transit.
Ooh, you drive for the game.
I didn't want to put it, but since he brought it up,
you drive for
talk
the game.
about some of the characters that come on your bus.
Yeah, I had this old lady get on my bus.
Oh, shit.
And you know, I tried to be nice and help her off the bus. And I said, I was being nice, and I said, don't try to cop a field now. She said, I ain't got no teeth. I don't need to cop a field. I take all your money. And that one nigga in the back was like, she from the town.
That's hella cool. That's funny as fuck.
I had this young lady get on my bus. She was real nice looking the whole nine. Her hair was like this.
Oh,
right?
okay.
She said,
Oh shit.
She said,
right?
Okay.
Oh shit.
She said next to this dude.
Her shit was just like mine.
Yeah, but she, most women really look nice.
Oh yeah.
With the short haircut, I don't even care if it's bald. They really look nice.
Some of them do. Yeah. It's like 5% of them.
Yeah. And so she sat next to this one dude. The dude said, I don't want you sitting next to me. You look like my brother, and I ain't got a brother.
That's hella funny. God damn.
Oh, I gotta steal that.
You gotta do that today, bro. If you know, I will. That's funny as fuck.
So this lady.
That's funny.
So I'm driving to the bus stop, right? This lady has a walker.
Yeah.
Right now, when I'm going to the bus stop, she's coming this way. So all I saw was her head go like this. So I kept it moving. I kept it moving. I come back around. She at the bus stop, and I something told me to ask her, ma'am, did you really want my bus? And she said, no, I have a condition. And her head was just going like this. Right now, I'm not tripping on the condition. Yeah. But then when she sat down, I said, I bet your husband was mad every night.
He just automatically said no.
Just like this.
For no reason.
Yeah.
Nigga, no. Every night.
She need to go get her one of them ramp cards so that way she won't happen again. So even if she stay at the bus stop, go like this. She get that ramp card. I'm going to pull over and pick her ass up. You know what I mean?
Every night, nigga, no. For no reason.
Yeah, man.
That's funny as hell.
I got a story for days, man.
Oh, man. My man Buzz Kennedy, give it up for him, y'all. We usually give a clap for our guests. Give it up for him. Buzz Kennedy right here.
Well, we want to see, we act like we got special effects, so we going to do the applause.
Oh, yeah. Underclaps and shit. But no, real talk, though, man. It's so good seeing you, man, and having you on the show, man. It's good shit, man.
I appreciate you being here, our one and only caller, man. That nigga is real.
Hell yeah.
That nigga he called faithfully. Matter of fact, he called so much, he remind me that we got a show now. All that shit, Buzz called. I gotta make sure I'm here, shit.
Hell yeah.
Time.
Hey, so what we about to do now, we're gonna tap into, well, we usually have what we call, at this point, we bring in the topic of the day.
Go ahead.
But we don't really have a topic. The topic was you talking about your paintball thing. So the first question I want to ask, once again, for those of you who just tuned in, this is P. Binion. Okay?
Binion, boy, don't get shot.
Binion, my bad. Binion. My bad, Binion. See, I'm a little lit off the Milagro.
You gotta blame yourself for this, man, because you done got this nigga sauced up.
He brought some Milagro.
This nigga got him sauced up.
So I'm already like little buzz right now.
He think this Friday. He think this Friday.
And also he brought the jersey, which I'm gonna have him autograph. The jersey, the paintball jersey. My man is a professional now. Okay, he letting off some rounds right now.
he made me almost crown a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I was crowning a little bit, and then it just went right back up.
All star. You know what I'm saying? USA. This man is ranked 72 in the world.
Not anymore.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He just trying to be nice about it. 72 in the world. Now, the first question I want to ask, because there's a little story about, I got a little quick story before I ask you the first question. When I was a teenager, I knew these cats out there in Walnut Creek, well, Black Hawk, basically. And back then, that was around when I first got exposed. We talking about the late 80s. I don't want to date myself, but around the late 80s, early 90s, I got exposed to paintball for the first time. But it was different back then, like what you see on TV and stuff. It was like, basically, it was like we went up north and shit, like in some acres, like the
they call it woods ball.
Woods ball, basically. And it was like we had a flag over there, like hella hundreds of yards away, 2 acres or whatever.
Capture the flag.
Yeah, and we had to capture the flag. And so it was trees out there. You had to use everything. You just had to capture the flag. And it was like 15 of us on each team. And that's how I got exposed to it. You know what I'm saying? And so, but it was like, but once again, it was one of the things was mostly white boys that had money and they daddies had money. So they put us on the team. They brought me out there. And that's how I got exposed to it. And it was hella fun. And I was thinking like, okay, I mean, I played all kinds of sports. People who know me, I played hockey, baseball, football, basketball, golf, all that shit. But paintball was fun as fuck, but I just couldn't afford it, you know, like you say. So one of the questions I want to start off with was, how did you get into the sport? What was your first introduction to the sport?
My job tests for sleep apnea. And so I can't do the gym.
Hold on, before you continue, you said sleep apnea. The funny shit you said the other day, you said on the thing, you said Boon laughing like he got sleep apnea. That shit was hella funny. I just wanted to give you props for that. That shit made me laugh, nigga. That shit was funny. Now,
the job test for sleep apnea. And so, you know, that consists of you have to lose weight, you have to do all kinds of stuff, right? So what I did was I was just like, you know, I can't do the gym. My wife was like, let's go to the gym. I tried it out or whatever. I was struggling with the weights a little bit and shit, you know what I mean? This dude come over there and was like, I got you, bro. He had on these motherfucking biker shorts and his nuts was like right here.
Sit back a little bit for the camera. Yeah, his nuts on and what?
His nuts was like right here, and while he was spotting me and shit. And,
oh, shit.
You know what I mean? I was just hoping this shit wasn't dripping sweat. And then
damn, he was feedbacking you. Damn.
And so I told my wife, nope, I'm not had enough of this shit, right? So I went around the corner and tried out some paintball at Antioch, right? And ever since then, I've been hooked.
Antioch, huh?
Yeah, I got popped a couple of times, and I saw.
That shit hurt.
Oh yeah,
it hurts, but the more you play, you get used to it.
Oh, okay.
And the more you play, you get used to it, and when you get the proper gear, you get used to it.
Oh,
and then from there on, I started doing the military. You know, me, Jay Rich, Genuine that was here last time.
Melvin Jr.
Yeah, it was me, Jay Rich. Me, Jay Rich, and Melvin, and a couple other cats, man. And
I used to go on Sundays.
Yeah, we used to go on Sundays, and Jay Rich did pretty good. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Jay Rich was pretty good.
That's from his ROTC days.
Oh, hey, my video was on YouTube, and I played with Jay Rich, and you can see Melvin's. Soon as he said go, Melvin just scrubbed like. That was it. I mean, you know what I mean?
And they lit his ass up.
Nah, he didn't get lit up. He just had to pick himself up. But, but after that. After, you know, I got out of my military, so what happened was I went to a paintball park and I played with a bunch of speedballers. And I had my little military one-shotter, you know what I mean? And I love the speedball, how much energy, how much drive, how fast you got to be, and the way the guns will shoot. Okay, so let me give you an example by the way the guns are shooting. This gun here shoots at 10.2 bars.
Show it over here. That's the camera so I can see better. Yeah.
It shoots 10.2 balls per second at 300 feet per second.
Woo! Wait!
Yeah.
Hold on. Repeat that.
10.2 balls per second.
10.2 balls per second.
At 300 feet per second.
300 feet. That's basically 100 yards like a football field per second. Mm-hmm. That is fucking heat for your ass.
Yeah.
Woo!
So
10 balls going 100 on football field per second.
Yeah.
That's lasers right there, bro.
So I got tired of going to the speedball field with my little one hitters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I said, forget that. I'm finna get into speedball. And so I sold all my military type equipment. I had M16s and all kind of shit. Jay Rich will tell you. And so
fuck that. You making me put my jersey on now.
So
I ain't gonna wait no more, nigga. I'm putting my shit on right now.
Nigga, keep your pants on though, cause I already know how you is when you start feeling that silk, that real good material.
Wow, he put you on blast live on the show, bro.
Didit
I was
Hurt.
wondering why one of his arms was bigger than the other. That boy was like quiet mind. Giggity. Quiet mind, where you been? He went like, I was over there. I was like, that was big and shit.
Look at that jersey, sick.
Yeah, so after that, I started getting into speedball, and I had to go to other parks, which was Capitol Edge in Sacramento, and I got familiar with the Sacramento DMG players, and I just started coming out every time, and I just got better and better and better and better and better, and to the point where I'm actually playing for Sacramento DMG right now for the 3-man squad.
Oh, right on.
So that's actually a dream come true, because I don't know if you saw my new commercial that I put out yesterday on my Instagram.
Yeah, it's Instagram. See it right here on the bottom right here? Didit Hurt. You see what I'm saying? Right here. You're going to see it on the edited version.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what he's doing. I know what he's doing.
I'm like,
he gonna have. I don't know why I'm starting that, because I know what he's doing.
But when
I'm so into the story, and I got caught up. All right, go, man.
But what I really want to get into is for you mothers, okay, specifically the mothers. If you have a child, like from the ages 10 and up, and they need something to do, don't be afraid to let them play paintball. Because I'm going to tell you, we are not assholes. We don't tolerate assholes. We like to grow the sport, and we like to grow the kids into the sport. And trust me, in paintball, you can actually play in college. You got Penn State.
Look at that.
You got Purdue.
Look at that.
You got Harvard.
Look at that.
You got all types of colleges that you can use a scholarship
Look at
to
that.
go and just to play paintball.
You can get a fucking scholarship to go to college playing paintball.
Yeah, you can. And
listen to my man.
And if you don't believe me, just go to YouTube and type in college NCAA paintball.
Look at that.
Okay, we all know about NCAA. You got NCAA basketball, NCAA baseball, NCAA softball. I mean, this
polo.
Is polo, and this is the killer part. I'll be pissed off because people don't know about the sport, and it's because our people, we don't like to step out of our shell and try something new. You know what I mean? We'll buy a '69 Cutlass with no tags and ride around that damn hood all motherfucking day, slapping.
Scraper just.
You know what I mean?
Riding through the hood.
Yeah, but I mean, our thing is that, a lot of our people don't know about it. I mean, yeah, the sport is predominantly white, but I will tell you this, that it is very diverse. Yeah, the sport is predominantly white, but I will tell you this, that it is very diverse. Yeah. We have players all over the country. In fact, I'm getting ready to send off a jersey, another one of these. I'm about to send it off to a friend of mine's in not Russia. I got a jersey coming from Russia, and then I just got this nigga just
gonna step right in front of him, right in the middle of that.
My bag, I had to get some ice.
How many times I told you, nigga, I'm light skinned. You don't do me like that. I'm light skinned. Nah, but I have gotten a jersey sent to me from India, from Team India.
Look at that.
I'm doing a jersey swap with Russia, actually.
Look at that.
And then I also have another
I have another jersey coming from Russia actually. So, you know, we're all known all around the world. But if you have a child that has nothing to do, bring them out to paintball.
Bring them out.
Bring them out to paintball because, and then if you got a lot of cats that's out there in the streets and they toting guns all the time, look, this is my thing.
Hey, really?
If you gonna shoot a gun, how about you come do this shit and get paid for it?
Real talk.
Yeah.
Oh, mama.
Get paid for it. It's money in this thing. You think we just playing this shit just for fun? No, we get paid when you win. You get paid.
Yep.
You get paid, and if you get further in it to the point where you get pro status, you know you can get paid.
That's right.
It's a real money.
Wow. And then
You
get
know what I
back
mean?
to the crib.
So you having fun, you getting paid, and then you getting recognition all over the world. It's free to make your own team.
Oh, yeah.
It's free to make your own team, right? It's free.
Like
And
on Madden, you can make your own team.
Yeah, and then let me tell you how the community is. The community is so cool that if your child comes to play, we'll let him experience how it is to play. And if he keeps coming, we'll donate gear. You know what I mean? And we'll let them use our guns. And we'll train them and show them how to play the game.
Yeah.
Do you know how many? If you go,
They got Jay Rich a free pair of socks and everything. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I should, since he talked about my nose last I should.
That nigga went in. No, but real talk though. Everything he's saying is real talk. And like I said, we putting his name right here at Didit Hurt. You know what I'm saying? Go if you want any information from it, just hit him up, DM him on Instagram.
Let me share this with you. I had a young lady from my job. She's about almost 30. She came out to experience it. She had a blast. She went and bought her own gun. She'll tell you that it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
All that stuff that you hear about, oh, it hurts. It's gonna hurt if you going out there with leggings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta have a gear, right?
You know what I mean? It's gonna hurt if you go out there with sweatpants. But at the end of the day, the more that you play, the more you get used to it.
Come out in a mini skirt. Yeah,
they won't even let you out in the field if you got a damn skirt on. They won't even do that. And another thing about the paintball community, when you go to different parks, they are so strict about safety. They are not going to play around with you about safety. They want to be able to have you come back. And my mission, ever since I've been playing, if you go to my Instagram, Didit Hurt, you will see the major love I get because I'm always growing the sport. I'm always giving back. I just did with my man Matt from Louisiana. We both just did a drive where we had pro players, semi-pro players, people from different parts of California donate gear that they don't use, and we sent it to Louisiana.
That's what's up.
And then if you go on my page, you'll see that I'm always giving stuff away to the kids because I'm always trying to help the sport. But with our people, they really don't know the sport exists, and it's because they don't get out their shell to see. Now, some people they go and you know they go play.
Yeah, they go try.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you want to go next level, if you toting a real gun, come tote this. And get paid for it.
Oh, mamas.
And if your kids is into it, please get them, share the wealth and get your kids into it. If their kids show interest in it, please get them into it. Because you know how we are. Mm-hmm. Once we get us involved in something, you never know. You might have the next Tiger Woods paintball on your hands. You never know.
Yeah.
So if they into it, please get them into it.
And don't be negative talking about you playing paintball. You ain't got nothing else to do. No, let them do it.
Yeah. Let them do it.
Because ain't nothing like winning an NXL World Championship.
Put it like this.
Ain't nothing like, I'm telling you. Hold on. Let me say this. Yeah. You can go play we have World Cups. Nobody knew that. In paintball, this is a World Cup gun. This gun, I bought.
Hold on, right here. So
I got you.
Okay.
I bought this gun from a teammate that I was supposed to play at the last World Cup that I didn't get a chance to play because I had to work.
Show it to them too. That camera right there too.
You see what I'm saying? This was a World Cup gun.
And after this, you can charge him for that because this nigga got you doing all the camera angles.
But this gun here is like $1,700, right? Okay. Well, actually, this whole setup, this is $200
250, 17, and 300. So this is like 2 G's right here.
$2,500 gun. So for all you broke people out here
$100
that thought you was gonna get in the sport, you ain't getting in now. No. But they got scholarships though.
You ain't getting in because your mama don't got no teeth, nigga.
not only this stuff may cost a lot, but there are a lot of avenues. There are a lot of avenues where you can be able to afford this stuff. So if you, mothers, fathers, if you have a kid that's interested in learning how to play paintball, bring them out. Take them to Capitol Edge Paintball Park.
Look right here and hit my man Didit Hurt, and he'll give you all the information on how to get started.
He just cut me off.
No, because we running out of time. I want to make sure we ask you some more questions and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No, he keep pointing in because he gonna do the editing later. He out your shit.
Your name gonna be right there.
That's why I looked like the first time with my dumb ass.
Dre was like, wait. No, but okay. So we talked about how you got started. You know, you got teabagged and then you ran to the paintball thing. So that's how you got started. So that's
I wanna know how him and his boy from Louisiana. How did y'all get started by getting all equipment?
That's because I traveled to different states to go play.
Okay.
I've been to Louisiana to go play. I'm going to Houston to go play.
That's my birth state.
Yeah.
Yep, I was born in Louisiana.
Yeah, I went to Walker, Louisiana to go meet up. I went to go play a big tournament up in with the Dirty Bacon Boys up in LA. We had a big tournament. It was like 1,000 against 1,000. It was crazy.
Damn,
it was crazy. I mean, you guys have no idea how much fun paintball is. Like they have this shit at CPX. It's called I forgot the name of it right now because we've been drinking. But that shit's like 2,000 players against 2,000 players. They just straight all out.
That's like war.
I used to watch they had a tournament sometimes.
Living Legends. It's called Living Legends.
Oh yeah, they had a tournament sometimes. I used to watch it on ESPN. Man, the shit look hella fun.
That shit look fun as fuck.
It is
fun. I mean, it is fun. I've
Go on my YouTube channel. And then you will see one of the big games that I had on there. We had turrets, we had tanks.
Tell the people the name of your YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel is Didit Hurt Paintball. That's D-I-D-I. Well, I ain't finna go through all. It's Didit Hurt, all spelled in one word.
Did it right
and
here.
Then paintball.
See, it's right here. Didit Hurt. You can see it right there.
And if you want to know the experience, then you can go on my YouTube channel and actually check it out.
One thing, we're gonna go to the comments, but while we waiting, if you got any questions for Didit Hurt about how to get into paintball, about an experienced paintball, that's my boy KC, word from the game. Number 34. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he ref for the game.
We don't care about that right now. We talking about Didit Hurt right now.
No, but real talk. If you got any questions, call the number. Toll-free number 833-ACE-ACE-4. 833-223-2234. Ooh, I got it out. I did it that time. I did it.
I only call is here right now, so that don't even matter.
No, we got people online watching the show. They can call in if they want to.
But I only call is here right now. Anyway, let's get what you got to say.
No, but what I was gonna say is this too. It's like, okay, you got in the sport, and there's different. Obviously, there's different levels. Like you say, you can go play college. Mm-hmm. And all that. Mm-hmm. So once you play college and you go pro, like how did you become a pro?
Well, the only way you ever become a pro is if you just got to do years and years and years and years of practice. You know, you can't do that shit. It ain't easy. Some people come in and think it's easy to get in there, and it's not, just because you just shooting people. Now you start off. This is how you start off. You start off from T1, T2, which is Division 6. Then you work your way up. You gain enough points to work you up to D4. I mean D5, then D4, then D3, then D2.
Do they have like some kind of card, certificate, or something letting you know that you there?
Nigga, no.
Oh, they don't.
Like in bowling, right? You can qualify to be a professional bowler if you bowl an average of a certain amount.
No, so
in certain tournaments and stuff.
So we have.
That's all what's going. Nigga, fuck him. Give me my props.
No, there's a platform. It's called PBLM. I can't think of the name of it right now because we've been jinxed. There's an app where you go in and you register your name.
Oh, gotcha.
And when you register your name, you get a paintball ID or a registered ID. And when you play tournaments, they lock in your ID.
Oh.
And when you they lock in your ID, when you play tournaments, your points are determined on how many games you win and how many games you lose. Fair.
That's kind of smart. I like that.
They want to keep it fair.
Real quick, let's read some of the comments, y'all. We had
You reading the comments? We ain't doing that shit.
hold on. We had Yolanda time in. She said, yes, you was, honey. She had your back. Whatever you was talking about then. We got Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl, I see you out there. She out there laughing. Kristen out there laughing. And she say, we know how old you are, Boon, when I was talking about earlier. And then we got Scooby T.
Scooby DT.
Scooby T. Say, what do you think that they should do about the issues they're having with guinea pigs? Oh, okay. I think they should just eat them. You know what I'm saying?
What?
No, they just trying to be silly, whoever they are.
I'm doing what Richard Gere do, stick them up the ass.
Okay, we got Yolanda again. She said, my man is a beat on the field. Beast. And then later on, she said, I mean beast. You know what I mean? Okay. And then Scooby T said, hello. And then we got Lucius Lou. Oh, okay, I know. That's Luana. That's Luana. She said, I like to hit Boon with a paintball, please. I'm a beginner. I see Luana. That was funny. Right on. But anybody want to call in, don't be afraid. Call in. The number is 833-ACE-4. It's 833-ACE-4 if you got questions for my man. And we got about 10 more minutes for you to call in, and we're going to wrap the show up. But my man about to show us some more gear he fight with.
Oh, this is my little Gucci collection that I wear out in the field.
It's all Gucci, y'all. It's all Gucci.
Now that really is Gucci. You ain't playing. Like, you
now feel how heavy that is.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on, it's Gucci for real?
Yeah.
Oh shit, this Gucci to the motherfucker. You got Gucci hand grenades in this motherfucker.
Nah, that ain't hand grenades. That's
balls, ain't it?
Yeah, this is strapped.
Now, do you feel how heavy that is?
Yeah.
Now imagine running full speed with that on your back.
That's a workout.
Ooh, that's a workout.
Cause with your gear too, right?
Hey,
you got that on.
But all y'all that trying to lose weight, get in the paintball.
Wait a minute. On some real shit. If you are really trying to lose weight, I promise you, paintball is a good thing to do because you're running, you're ducking, you're dodging the whole nine. And with paintball, you don't really have to go full throttle until you get used to it. But the more that you play, the more weight that you're going to lose. Because I lost a lot of weight. I was weighing at like 245, almost 250. But I was playing 8 hours every day.
Yeah.
Every weekend, I was playing 8 hours, either on a Saturday or Sunday or both days. I was doing 8 hours. I lost so much weight.
Now he's down to 239 now.
Actually, no, I'm down to 224. and I'm going to tell you, I'm 48 years old, and I'm in the best shape of my life.
Damn.
Man.
Because of paintball. Not just because of the gym, but the paintball. I will say the gym has some kind of effect in it, but my passion has been paintball, and I will tell you that this shit will help you lose weight.
And it's kind of like when I was playing hockey, because sometimes the gear alone that you wear in the sport helps you sweat. Hold on, let me get in on that too. Bam, come on, Dre, don't leave me hanging. Sometimes when I was playing hockey, I would lose 12 pounds every time I play hockey. Every week I go to practice, I would lose 12 pounds of water weight. Because I was just sweating because of the gear I had on. I was just sweating all that. And then when you sweat off all that water weight, your body immediately goes to burning fat. And so I was like chiseled. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking around chiseled for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Paintball actually helped me cut down on the alcohol too.
There you go.
There you go. Because I want to be out there and be the best on the field.
The best, because you
know what I mean. And so I kind of cut down.
When you're doing good, you want to feel good.
Yeah, and the main thing is the reason why I'm able to do this all the time because I'm having so much fun. This has been the itch I wish I had 25 to 30 years ago. Trust me, if I'd have known about paintball 30 years ago, I probably would have already won a championship. Oh, and to you sisters out there, yes, I am married to a black woman. You know what? And what pisses me off about ESPN is that we got the best top 10 plays, busting cats in the face.
but yet you want somebody in biker shorts with some New Balances on, catching frisbee as an end zone as a 10.
Come on, man. How you gonna get a frisbee as a motherfucking top 10 play, but a paintball ain't? Dude dove like this. He dove 20 yards in the air across the whole thing, 20 yards, killed 10 dudes and landed, and then rolled behind the thing, killed another dude, got the flag over. Nothing on ESPN about it. I'm like, how the fuck did he do that? He did some James Bond, like 007 shit, took out 11 motherfuckers, got the flag, no play on ESPN.
All I'm saying is mothers.
Pay attention, ESPN.
Dear mothers and dear fathers, all I'm asking is if you got a child from the ages of 10 and up that needs some type of something to do, some type of direction, something that you know that they can enjoy. I mean, think about it. They can shoot a gun, shoot a paintball gun, don't have to worry about catching the case. But that's not even the point.
Real talk.
But the thing is they're having fun. They're meeting new people, not just in the community, but they're meeting new people all over the world because our community is like no other. We love each other. We're a brotherhood. Yep. Trust me. And the women play too. The U.S. women actually came in first place last year.
Look at that. Oh, look at
that.
I mean? Look at that.
And right now there's a team called the Sacramento Ninjas, Sac Ninjas. It's the mother.
Woo! He bopped on his ass. My bad. It was a mother and a father. What happened? So in case y'all don't know out there, we always had a TV on and it's the Warriors game on. This motherfucker bopped bopped on a nigga, and I had to give it.
Okay. So we got this. Sac Ninja. We got the Sac Ninjas, and they have the father, the mother, 3 sons, and 2 nephews, and the mother is a grandmother.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that. She's out there.
A grandmother out there doing
out there killing it.
If you're a mother,
she's older than me.
If you're a mother and you sitting on your ass,
they're a team. Yeah, they're a team.
If you're a mother and you sitting on your ass and you ain't listening to this, and you don't get up off your ass and do something with your life and get out there and play some paintball, you ain't shit, because a grandmother's outdoing you right now. She's a grandmother out there doing lasers.
Just because you wearing a jersey, nigga, don't make me have my trip professional.
Nigga, I'm gonna jack out my jersey on, nigga. I'm rapping.
That nigga that jersey.
Rapping. You know what I'm saying? Rapping. P. Binion on mine. P. Binion Senior, number 72.
Now you on some gay shit.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you calling him out.
Hey, y'all.
I ain't got nothing against the gays.
I told you that.
No, real talk.
I have nothing against them.
Man,
my sister and everybody else, I love them to death.
Look,
my cousin,
I want to tell you, man. Man, I really appreciate you coming on the show and talking about this because I really wanted to bring this to light. Because as my brother, when I was we grew up in the hood in West Oakland. You know what I'm saying? We was growing up in Oakland. I was the only nigga that knew what hockey was out of all my boys. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to play so bad, and I ended up finding a team up in Santa. I was in NorCal and got on the team. I played ice and street.
When he was in a semi-pro league.
I was in a semi-pro. You know what I'm saying?
So
we used to play in Scotts Valley all around when hockey wasn't even on the West Coast.
And he was the only brother there.
Yeah,
he was the only brother there. I ain't gonna lie.
Only brother.
It was fun.
But it was fun as fuck, and they showed me love though. They showed me love. I'm still friends with a lot of them cats to this day. Some of my family even right now. You know what I'm saying? And they showed me love. And the sport was fun as fuck. And we traveled around and we played in tournaments and shit. And I even got goalie of the tournament, one tournament. I would have got the MVP if my boy didn't average a hat trick a game. They gave him the MVP.
So he was raw. You didn't really know that shit then.
Sean. Sean. I remember Sean.
I was calling him.
My brother was with me.
I called him the Santa Rosa Wayne Gretzky. He was raw.
That motherfucker, he averaged a hat trick a game. He scored 15 goals.
That motherfucker was raw.
In 5 games. I had 3 shutouts. You know what I'm saying? My goals against average was 1.25. And I had 3 shutouts. You know what I'm saying? In the championship game, I'll never forget, it was this motherfucker that was on the team. I'm going to say his name, Adam. He was like a bench player, and I don't even know why he was on the team. He couldn't play worth shit. And I told him, it was like we was inside, 2 minutes left on the clock. We was up 3-1. And And I said, we was on the face-off in our zone. I said, dude, pick up that dude on the far wing. Pick him up. He leaned back. I said, no, get up there. He's like, yeah. And they did the face-off. That motherfucker came. He scored a goal on me, 3-2. And it was a minute and 19 seconds left. I looked at that motherfucker. I wanted to kill him because I knew that dude had a laser. But he did one of them shots through people and I couldn't see it, and it went right over my right shoulder. He got me, and I knew he had the laser. Yeah. But to make a long story short, it's like times like that this remind me of. That's why I wanted to have you on the show, because it's a youngster out there just like we was that don't think the opportunity is there, but it's there for you. Yeah. Just hit up my man Didit Hurt, and he can get you started in the paintball game.
You and your boy from Louisiana, y'all just threw that together the last minute. Y'all just started doing that. How long ago y'all did that?
This was almost 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fresh. Then,
yeah.
Man.
So and then so we had.
I see you, Kwasi. Kwasi just logged in. He said, "Y'all."
That's gonna be our next sponsor.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to have Kwasi on the show. That's my family right there.
Hey. Crossy, give me some time. I'm gonna collect $2,000 for you. I'm gonna get you 240s, a pound of weed, and we're gonna get that lady with no teeth. And we're gonna get you, to be our sponsor.
Hey, no, real talk though. Like my man said, if you want to get in the sport, holler at him. Don't worry about if you can afford it or not. Ladies especially, don't worry about it. Especially,
because I want to share the run page.
Yeah, we can make it happen. My man can share this all kind of ways you could do it. Especially the ladies out there, if you want to get your kids in, if you ain't got no teeth in your mouth, we can make it happen. Don't trip. But just hit my man right here on Instagram. Didit Hurt.
He called you Binion?
No. He said
I was thinking Paul Bunyan. I was thinking Paul Bunyan in my mind. I said Bunyan. But it's Binion. Okay, but real talk though, man, it's been. I can't even say how great it's been to have you on the motherfucking show, man, and to just see you again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's nice to meet you. I always heard your voice, so it's always nice to meet you.
You know what I'm saying? My man, he support the show. He support Ace Boon Comedy. He support the monthly, weekly. And he came to do the show so we could spread the word about the sport. I felt like it was important. Because I was that nigga that wanted to play hockey. And now Oakland got a world-class facility. People come from all over the world, filling in everybody to play tournaments in my city. And it wasn't there when I was growing up. So props to Oakland. Wow. Yeah, no hockey rink existed in Oakland.
Really?
It didn't when I was growing up. Wow. I would put it like this. I would have played for the Sharks or in the NHL if one existed. Am I lying, Dre?
No, you ain't lying. Either that or you would have been one of their best water boys.
One or the other.
I would have been there.
I'd have been there.
No doubt.
I'd have been like, hit that towel.
No, you would have been there, bro. Because hey, man, you was ahead of your time. Just like my boy here. You're ahead of your time right now. So you setting off a path. We don't know where it's gonna end up, but hey, you got to begin a path to have a great one to get started. So
I'm known around the world not because of my game. My game has nothing to do with it. I'm known around the world because I always do something to help to grow the sport.
To help grow the sport.
Hey,
and that's your thing.
But my boy Black Roster Quas, he said my boy Cliff in Livermore, Cliff Livermore has a cool paintball spot.
Yeah, I know Cliff. I know you talking about Livermore American Paintball Park. Yeah,
Cliff
I know him.
Livermore. Yeah, he know Cliff.
Yeah, I know Cliff.
That's what's up, Quas. Thanks for tuning in, Quas. Hey, just so you don't know, my boy Black Rostin, my boy is a filmmaker, TV producer.
Man, just say your next sponsor, man. We got
our next sponsor. He our next sponsor. Put it like that. He our next sponsor.
I got you, sponsor. You remember that trip we had to do in Vegas when we had to exchange that weed with
we had a ball in Vegas.
Doing the wheelchair cross.
That's another thing. He just mentioned wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
We got cats in wheelchairs playing paintball. Right?
Wheelchair paintball league.
With cerebral palsy.
There's no excuse.
I bullshit you not with cerebral palsy, bro.
Man, no excuse, man.
I mean, this guy is on his knees crawling, playing, like shooting cats down, bro. He's on my Instagram. And
he said he was remember. Yeah. Hey, but real talk though, quick shout out to him because my man, he won. I mean, he had his film. He did a film that was featured in the Cannes Film Festival.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, good. That's
Shout out to Quasi, real talk.
He's He's produced 4 TV shows last season alone. I ain't even gonna say all of them, but on 4 different TV channels, he's producing 4 TV shows.
That's big.
He's
Yeah.
big. That
He
man
big
knows
time.
he know his shit.
He big time. That's why I'm trying to collect my funds so he can be our sponsor. I'm gonna work with you, Quasi.
He-
We gonna do this.
I'm telling you, my man do not sit around the house jacking off. You know what I'm saying? That man be doing shit when he jack off.
He jack off on the road.
Yeah, he the next
Sandwich.
Hey, Kristen said, shout out to, she said, that's what's up. Hey, we gonna wrap the show up though, y'all. We gonna get ready to wrap it up. But nobody called in because they scared to be seen on TV.
I told you, nigga, I only called and sitting right here, nigga. Stop running.
Hey, but much love to my man, Didit Hurt.
Man, I appreciate you here, but next time, man, I appreciate you to send a phone call or anything. Since you're only phone calling, my man.
Hey, y'all, don't he look like Trey D though? Trey D from Snoop Dogg Camp though. I'm telling you, if you watch him now and hear how he talk, and then go to Vlad and with Trey D on it, y'all gonna be like, yup.
Vlad TV, Trey D.
That nigga look like Trey. That nigga look like Trey D. That's the first thing I said too.
Once again, I gotta thank you, man, for coming. I appreciate the gifts you brought. The Milagro.
Oh, man.
This tequila is, man.
Hey, I appreciate the gift he brought, and I appreciate what he enlightened us on the paintball.
Enlighten us on the paintball, and thanks for the jerk. Matter of fact, hold on, man. I gotta ask you.
Because I feel like, I know eventually down the road,
I got my Sharpie.
it's a kid out there
I got my
watching.
Sharpie
It's
on
going
me,
to be one of the
but
top
my man gonna
paintballers in the
autograph
world.
the jersey.
And the reason why he got into it is because Didit Hurt tonight's segment is because Didit Hurt got him into it. I feel that way.
Real talk. It's gonna happen. Somebody gonna reach out to my man Didit Hurt, and they gonna get
Because
signed up.
I know you from Illinois. I think we got some of the best shooters out here on the street. Y'all need to get in the paintball.
California.
Illinois, they got them too, because they do a lot of shooting out there.
When it comes to paintball, California and Texas are neck and neck.
Yep, real talk.
They got the best shooters.
You know what I'm saying? Binion Senior, number 72.
Just had to say my government name.
You know what I'm saying? Killington, number 72. No, but real talk, we want to thank, you got any last words, Dre?
Oh, man, hey, check my boy Instagram out, Didit Hurt.
Right here.
Didit Hurt.
Didit Hurt, man, just check it out, man. And if any single mamas or parents or kids want to get into paintballing, hey, just go to his Instagram and, man, check it out, man, and get them into it, man, because you never know.
Right on.
And if you're going to go play and you're not coming to try with us or whatever, you're more than welcome to hit me in my DMs to ask for advice like what to wear, you know, and stuff like that, so you won't feel like you're going to be feeling pain and all that stuff. Trust me, I got the best advice for you.
Yep, that's what's up. So tell the people where you gonna be at next with it.
I was thinking, actually, my man was talking about American Paintball, but I actually was thinking about going there Saturday, actually, because I wanted to stay close by. And then, but Sunday I got practice, so I got practice at Capitol Edge Paintball Park, so I have to go to practice Sunday. So, but Saturday, it's up and down. If I do go play, I'm gonna be at Livermore to go play, which is
old boy spot.
Yeah.
So basically, you can see him at Costco this Saturday, eating samples on every aisle. Shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna see me on the PlayStation.
Hell
yeah, if you got a PlayStation, it's Didit Hurt too.
Hey, there you go. You know what though? Hey, when you get it going, we holler at EA Sports about the paintball.
Did that. I already did that.
Oh, okay.
I even made the cover. I'll send you a picture of the cover.
You know what? And that's deep because
my man has got the paintball video game. EA Sports.
Now this is what they said. That it's the same thing as ESPN. ESPN feel that ESPN feel that the sport is too violent.
Man, what the fuck?
ESPN feels like the sport is too violent, and that they feel that there will not be as many viewers because of the sport is being too violent.
They had it on TV already before.
Yeah, in the 80s.
And people was watching it in the 90s.
And then you had those certain people hating. They ain't got nothing else better to do. They're nothing but a bunch of vigilantes.
You know what it is? You know what it is? And see, they trying to hate on that right now because they just go. All it takes is a matter of time of it growing more. Is when you start generating enough more money for them big tycoons, that's when everything kicks in.
Everything.
Because they saying all that
Can
shit.
I show them how 10.2 sound like?
Yeah, show them real quick what 10.2 sound like.
Electric.
Here you go. 10.2. Look at that. Look at that.
Not letting off.
Heat.
Heat for your ass.
Heat. That's 2.2 balls per second.
10.2.
I mean 10.2 balls per second at 300 feet per second. Okay? That's what that is. Okay? So now, we going to wrap this up. Dre, tell the people where you going to be at, Dre.
Oh, man, come check me out. Come check me out, 1401 Lakeside, where I'll be cleaning the toilets. Jingle Smile. And hey, February 19th, come check me out at my brother open mic. I'm about to hit the stage for the first time and lose my virginity.
That's right.
I'm going to feel like a beast.
I'm going to see a man what meal we got going. We're going to cover that.
I'm going to go up there, man, and just let loose, man.
Okay.
Shout out to the Bank Club.
So, hey, I'm going to be there.
That's right. Shout out to the Bank Club. Every third Wednesday of the month, we're going to be at the Bank Club with the open mic. So if you want to try out doing comedy, or if you're already established comedian working on your material, come on out there. Ace Boon Comedy started the open mic out there. Also, the Hilarious Friday show is February 28th. Get your tickets from me. DM me right here. Ace Boon Comedy. You know what I'm saying? And get your tickets if you want the discount tickets. If you got a birthday party coming up, reserve your seats now. You know what I'm saying? And if you want discounts and everything, holla at me. It's going down. We got the open mic on the 19th. Hilarious Friday show on the 28th. You know what I mean? Ain't no excuse to miss nothing. Okay? We getting ready to wrap the show up. We want to once again give a shout out to everybody that watched. We want to give a shout out to my man G Wiz, Christian, Cheryl Scott,
thank you,
Yolanda B, Scooby T, Black Austin.
He don't need
Kwasi.
Tequila.
We got a shout out to Dre Drizel Washington, Dre the stripper, Dre the home.
He gonna say he got raped, and he gonna be the one that raped himself.
And also to our special guest of the night,
Didit Hurt, nigga.
Didit Hurt.
Hey, my brother.
I was about to say Big Buzz Killington.
I know, that's why he cut you off. He already knew it. He felt it.
AKA Buzz Killington.
Peter Popoff.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I was Skank Hunt 42.
Skank Hunt 42.
Yeah.
But most of all, thanks the Paintball Pro, ranked number 72 in the world, and he's number 72.
That jersey clean, I like
right
that.
on, jersey clean as fuck. Thanks for the jersey, man. And appreciate y'all tuning in. We out, y'all. Tune in. Oh yeah, by the way, tune in tomorrow. We got another special guest, a special edition of the monthly weekly show with the legend Donald Lacey. He's flying out from Los Angeles, and he's gonna be on the show tomorrow night. The legend Donald Lacey. Don't miss that show. Tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m.
Only reason
right
he's
here.
coming because he met that lady by the bus stop with no teeth. That's the only reason he coming.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Keep on fucking with Ace Boon Comedy and keep on keeping on, because we gonna have, don't forget, the loyal follower contest.
The longest ending ever, nigga.
Hold on, man. We gotta let people know, because we just get started. It's the loyal follower contest. That means you have to subscribe to the Ace Boon Comedy channel.
It's right here, nigga. You don't even
No. Subscribe to the channel, and you have to tell others to subscribe to the channel as well, because the most people you get to subscribe under you, then you'll be entered that many times into the runnings to win cash. Okay, so start now. Don't wait till we announce when we gonna do. Start now. Getting people to follow the show, because we're gonna tabulate all of everything. But make sure what you do is when you get people to follow us, to subscribe to the channel, make sure you DM me or send an email to the aceboomcomedy@gmail.com. email us and let us know who you told to subscribe, who you referred. So if their name come up, it'll go under your name and we'll do it.
So my dead uncles don't count.
This motherfucker stupid as fuck. Thank y'all for tuning in to the monthly weekly show. We out.
Alright,
Peace.
I know that fucked you up, bro. Alright, man, I'm out here, man. I'm out.
Yeah, you lifted a motherfucker right there.
I just
Damn, you
I'm trying to surround you.